the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the USC Trojans and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lincoln Riley before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Makes the quick grab. Got room at the 35. Racing down the left side. The 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Jackson. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The shotgun, they go to the ground. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Matthews. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second down, going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Running inside, it's Jackson.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Out Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Line getting set on second down. Give to the running back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. This time they'll throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Buying time to his right. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Gets them away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Fires to the wideout. Gets a hand in there.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Rushes on. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on first. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Keeping his eyes downfield. Just got rid of that one.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Hit as he throws. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sees a crease. Breaks into the open. At the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throws into the middle of the field. And it's picked off for the third time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 50. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Here's a return from the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on third down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Or try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. 2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Patterson. Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He fires to the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
How about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Working the ground game. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the...
Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top on second down. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Makes a connection. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. Trying the left side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now, they get the big stop.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown USC. They'll line up to go for 2. The snap sets up to throw. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Rashad Downs going up top. He rifles one deep to the left. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 22 team, the Duke Blue Devils.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs, it doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Trying to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Pulls it. Quarterback keep. Now the toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the mark.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for space. It's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. Inside the 50. Past the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He got a step and just dusted the field. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He wants to throw it. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Ball is free. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
On the return, it's Patterson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, it's Jackson.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Kentucky right back to the line. Pushes ahead. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Showing the arm strength to the left. Complete on the left to Williams. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Here we go. Ready? 1,
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Caught. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. The 20. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. Second and goal again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Corners are walked up tight. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. It's those kinds of mistakes that just drive you crazy. It can ruin a drive. The false start backs him up on third and goal. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Play action on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Between the hashes, it's Miller. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a run.
Makes the catch down the right side. At midfield, he's got room. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Turns upfield. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this part of the field is always so difficult for coaches. They'll all tell you that. The field shrinks, the coverages get more aggressive, and you try to run the football, try to pass. Now, on third down, you got to find something in this area you really feel comfortable with.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Needs it here on fourth down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Second down, gonna throw it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field, and here coming up on third.
They're gonna go for it, and they're not gonna huddle here on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mosley. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats.